All right, let's do this. First go. Hashtag beginner's mind. What am I? Well, I am a body of the cosmos. I am the body of the cosmos as well. I'm the body of a human, the body of a collective. Any order, I guess, if you want to put it. I know nothing. And in nothing, there's something. So, yeah. What's my method? Don't have one. First time. Well, first time. Third. Did two. Okay, technically only one. On myself. I like to think differently about how we do things. Asking, you know, who or what is included, who or what is excluded. What can that tell us about us? What we value, what we prioritize. And why that matters. Shout out. Writing and Rhetoric Department, UCF. Go Knights. All right, well, you already got a little bit about myself, so there we go. Again, no method. I'd actually like to, I would like to have it be simpler than this, but you know, I thought, hey, let me throw some stuff out here. Let me see what this can look like. So I have, I do have a little bell. It's a bell. Probably gonna use this. I just grabbed this out of nowhere. It's what I just do. I mean, that's what I figured. That's what, I don't even, looks like, it's like a token. I'd have to see what it is. I can't, it's too dark. What's that? What is this from? Huh. It's, it's the United States. And Mexican. Oh, okay, so it's Mexicanos. Oh, wait. It's United States of Mexico? That's right, they did have that, didn't they? Okay, so it's a Mexican, it's either a token or something. Oh, I gotta highlight what that is. I can't see, I can't tell what's on there. Oh, right. Note to self. Better lighting. Anyway, I'll probably use this maybe or something to ring the bell. Let's do that. 3:33 on the clock. Not that I know what that means necessarily. I kind of don't. I breathe in. I am home. I breathe out. I have arrived. 4:33 on the clock. 1 minute. Don't know what that means. Okay. All right. So, who or what is this for? Don't know. I set these cards out here. There's like, these are, if you want to know, I don't want to take a look at them, but these are, if I pick it, I'm going to have to use it. So, these are Cayman Island cards. They're just regular cards. Oh, but we're gonna have to pick this one because I picked it. That's how this rolls. Use anything, really. Don't even have to use cards. Just grab anything in the room. Just even take a look around. Heck, I even do a reading just looking outside. If you want to call this a reading. Can I call it that? I don't know. Hashtag beginner's mind. What am I doing? I know nothing. So let's see how it goes. What has worked for me, I can tell you that. Take what resonates for you. And if, basically that, go with your, it's sometimes hard to go with your gut feelings, right? I get that, right? Feelings, thoughts. Yeah, it can get tricky. But at the end of the day, not really, in the here and now. Trust your purpose. We'll get into that a little bit later. What's your purpose? Best I can tell you is the same as a tree, right? If you ask a tree what their purpose is, now what would the answer be? Be a tree. To be the tree. It has a certain amount of free will. I mean, no free will. It's arguable, but it is within the works of conversation right now in the STEM and social science fields. It's been making a big introduction actually for a long time. I think we just lost touch with that. Yeah, no free will. My rudimentary, non-expert, we'd say take. We'll say it's an opinion, right? Gotta work on my speech class. Yeah, the tree doesn't have free will. Neither does the dog that's outside right now. That just so happens to be a companion critter for this vessel and this family. Yeah, the tree can't choose, right? It doesn't choose where it lands, doesn't choose, what happens to it. It's there. It grows, stays still, and whatever comes its way, it's got to, respond to. I think that's the key, right? But it's got, 350 million years or so? Don't quote me. I think that's when, according to the Matrix search online at some point, actually, to be fair, the ones in the little boxes that you ask questions to. Yeah, according to that, something like 350 million years ago. I could be wrong, not the expert. For sure, source check things I say. Please, by all means, do so. And go down to the bottom. We're not going to get into AI. That I do have some credentials on. You'll find out as you go. Anyway, I've digressed somewhat, but that's how this goes. A tree. I learned that Dharma lesson this week. We'd say I learned it. And be the tree. That's the purpose. Be the tree. Breathe. Know that we cannot be without the tree. The tree cannot be without us. I kind of think it can, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this vessel, can it be without these vessels, human vessels? Yeah, I think so. Can it be without us and like collective cosmos in general? No, it can't. But that's also could be the little dharma that I'm throwing out there. As a matter of fact, all this is the little dharma, right? Take it. I'm not here to give ideas. I'm here to give opportunity. Take what gives opportunity. Take what resonates. Be the tree. Breathe. We are made of non-us parts, right? The tree is made of non-tree parts. The tree is also a body of the cosmos. Yep. Whatever happens to it, things fly through. If it's going to serve it with you know, whatever's aligned to its I would say it's its most ethical purpose. You gotta be careful with words. You know, what one person might think is a purpose might actually be like, hey, take it easy. You know, but I'm gonna go with the, you know, I'm gonna just take a stab. Another opinion that the path of least resistance for a lot of these things is, you know, to preserve and protect energy. That would make sense. So when stuff just, you know, we ask ourselves, like, kind of, you know, you take a look at the rest of our animal kin, right? There is no decision maker, right? But a choice is made. A decision is made. It's like the, you know, the crocodiles and stuff. And what are crocodiles? Is it? Yeah, there's crocodiles in Africa. Big continent. Alligators, we'll say, maybe depending. But you know, like when you watch like National Geographic, stuff like that. It's from like when I was younger. You know, you have them all going to the watering hole. Is it dangerous? It is, but it also gets to a point where taking a life versus, you know, drinking water doesn't take priority. So they don't, right? They don't hunt. It's not a place for hunt when it's short, right? Everything is in some way collaborating with each other. And mathematically, it's what works, give or take for the most part. It is generally understood what works, collaboration. All right, anyway. Meaning the tree is gonna do what it can. It's gonna do whatever it can do for that moment, in the here and the now. Whatever's coming at it. It's gonna be the tree, and it's gonna be the cosmos that it's made out of. Yep. It's even gonna be human if need be. So, if all it can do is breathe, that's what it's gonna do. And I guess maybe that's the message for today. If all you can do, those of you out there, is breathe, then do just that. Just breathe. That's your purpose. I was gonna say prove me wrong, but you know, does respiration end when this vessel transmutates and the such thing that we label as death, even though we're living and dying? In a continuum, respiration continues in different ways, but in this way, in this body, if you think you have nothing left, remember, I am also nothing. This is also nothing, and in nothing, there has to be something, because they're one and the same. It can be I know it can be hard. Not every situation. You know, do we think it's easy to breathe? But if it helps, at times, many times, it's helped me. If you think you can't do anything else, if we think we can't do anything else, just breathe. You don't have to even tell your body what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's quantum infinite amount of space and time, sure, loosely defined. Our bodies know how to breathe. You don't have to tell it how to breathe. Focus on the tip of your nose. I'll take care of the rest. All right. So, what do I have in front of me? I don't know. I just set down some cards. Whatever just came. So, my focus went to 3 of diamonds. Right here. Okay. What do I notice about that? Well, we were just talking about continuum. Kind of mentioned this sometime before on my own. And what I kind of see is like how as you're going through this, you look at the diamonds, you know, this looks invisible here, but our brains, our minds, right? They kind of complete it easily if you can, right? Almost like you can see the line, right? You can see the linear, you can see the symmetry, you can see, and if you can't see, I'm gonna work on and do a better job of making sure that there's a proper description. But I actually know somebody who's really good at that. There's 3 diamonds lined up, one after the other, and already apologizing for my description. I gotta get better at it. Hopefully you have some type of assistive device, because I wish better for myself in terms of being that assisted device. Or for those of us who can't see. Those of us, listen to that. Never mind. We'll get into that later. So it's the 3 of diamonds, and the diamonds are at the center of the card. Vertical. Spaced out about, I don't know, half an inch. And yeah, so in between each one, at the tip of the diamond, if we would take a look at this like north and south, at the tip of each diamond is, you know, you can kind of imagine a line going through, right? Like almost our brains complete it. And so I kind of take a look at that as like the continuum we were just mentioning, right? The impermanence. And that's what I see. I see the continuum, but I also see that sense. Let's go with the word sense. I also sense how that's invisible, but it's not, right? Like you can almost see one, but that's our brains. That's what it does, right? They complete the information for us. That's why we can't always trust our brain. But it also speaks for reality, right? This reality versus ultimate reality. Not the expert. I know nothing. Hashtag beginner's mind. But in my experience, anyway, that's what I see from here. And in between this supposedly, if you want to call it linear, it might not even be so linear, because as it's going, you could see it kind of veers off this way, maybe it goes this way. There's different paths, right? Different crossroads. This is the impermanence, right? These could be looked at as seen, sensed as measured, whatever, what have you, moments on the continuum of impermanence, ever changing. Not, this, once you're here to here, you've already changed. Here and changed, right? It's changed. And I also kind of saw from before, it was like a measure of, like we have the present moment, right? Each and one of these as we arrive, I am home. I have arrived. That's the present moment. That's right now. Not one of this is the same from the others. You go back, and even if you go forward, and even if you go back, it's all the same. You're still at the present moment, here in the now. These two are illusionary. I'm not saying they're not necessary. Just saying they're. Get what I mean? Jelly bean, 21:21 on the clock. Hey, that's what I hear this discourse do, so I'm doing it. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh, 21:21 on the clock. It's 21:33. But hey, who knows what that means, right? We want to take a synchronicities, right? 21:21, 2, 1 is 3, 3, whatever. 2 plus 1, whatever. Anyway, take it or leave it. That's what I see with this. If you think you can't do anything else. That happens in life sometimes. Sometimes it happens more than we, like to, especially in the social construct that humanity, us, we laid out for each other. We wish better for ourselves. I wish better for us, for sure. Just breathe. To bring you back. Sometimes we jump to here, sometimes we jump to here, sometimes we're here, sometimes we're here, sometimes we're here. Right? We think we can't be sensed. I know what it's like to think that way and feel alone, unheard. Think you're unheard, feel alone, feel abandoned. Feel scared, feel fear, feel sadness, despair. Yeah. And the reality is, how about let's do this? It's understandable. We feel that way. Understandable. Be kind to yourself. I've felt that way too, as have many. Just different ways, right? Each experience. Same, similar, and also unique. All can be true. And the reality is, even if you think you're here, or here, it's all connected. The tree, this card, we can see the tree in this card. I'm sure it's made out of something similar with the tree, right? You can see the tree in this card. So even if we're here and here, we're not alone. And just like the infinite space and possibilities, healing, this is not my quote. This is from someone online. I'll see if I find them and I'll credit them. Healing is not linear. It doesn't happen overnight. I'll make sure to credit who I got that from. doesn't happen perfectly. And I'm kind of throwing my little sway into that so it's not verbatim. And it's not done alone. It doesn't happen alone. You may think that. I know. And if you think you can't do anything else, be the tree. I know it's not easy sometimes. I know. We have an appointment with life. The matrix. And the matrix within the matrix. And the many matrices within the matrix. I get it. Just breathe. That's all you gotta do. Stop. Like the tree. It does what it can. Breathe. And while you're at it, invite us to breathe with you. Invite your ancestors. I invite my ancestors to breathe with me. That's Plum Village Dharma. I'll put them in the link. Again, beginner's mind. I know nothing. Take what resonates. Mindfully. If it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't take it in. Let it go. Not ideas, just opportunity. Don't forget, I know nothing. Do your homework. This is just what's helped me. Ask, you breathe, come back to the present moment. And when you get a chance, ask your ancestors to breathe with you. Ask us to breathe with you. Ask the trees to breathe with you. Okay? All right. So, 28 on the clock. Let's keep this. Yeah. Let's close it out. What do I have here? I don't know. Happy holidays, everyone. I know it's different for everybody. I wish us well. May the breath of the collective, may the breath of the cosmos bring healing to our hearts. That's it. That's all I got. Winter solstice. I was today years old when I learned. Apparently that drains. Last one. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds. At times the highest cards on the deck, at times not the highest card on the deck. Depends on the game you're playing. Kind of like life. These cards, they don't have much free will now, do they? Especially with the amount of labels we give them. But we can also think differently about what these cards mean. Come back to your heart. Come back to your home. Here. 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 It's not that I don't know how to point to my heart. In the in this space, in these places, what I want to call it, I don't know, not necessarily a spiritual, esoteric type of community. Don't quote me on that. Tend to refer to your heart as being here. Like if you want to think of chakra, which by the way is hugely diluted, I highly suggest. It's gonna take a minute. You really gotta search for it. That's what AI is doing right now. It's to me, that's it's making things easier, but it's also making things a little, a lot out there. So I had to be very specific and detailing when I wanted to find like the originals, historic chakras, instead of just think of, what the Western dominant culture has come up with. Gotta be careful with that. But yeah, we got the heart at the center here, but we also have this one. Sometimes I feel my heart in different places. And it's definitely a feeling, right? Because physically it's here. But it's pumping. It's going. Not much free will, if any. Arguable. I'm just unarguable because I know it's messing with some people. Thank your heart. And take the time to breathe. Thank it. Give it a hug. Love it. It keeps going day in and day out. Give it a hug. It deserves it. You deserve it. All right. We are one. Oh, it's upside down. What does that mean? It's just a sign. It's just a label. It's still a heart. No matter what we want to call it, no matter which way we turn it. Is the heart gone? No, it's not. Heart. Here. Home. And it's not alone. 1, 2, 3. Impermanence. Present moment. Ground. Center. Yeah. And that's it. That closes us out. 33:11 on the clock. 33 whatever seconds are still going. I like it though. There we go.